I've spent about a month with riding this new Harley-Davidson Lowrider ST, and I'm having a hard time finding something negative to say. It's got everything I kind of want in a big twin cruiser, and it has this frame-mounted fairing and these detachable bags that make it functional for riding. You know, when I first saw the bike, I really was intrigued by this FXRT style fairing. It's kind of a nod to those old fairings of the past. These bags I like actually, and I think that they really flow well with the lines of the motorcycle. They're also detachable, so if you wanted to take them off for, you know, a day ride or something, very easy to do. It's got 117 cubic inch Milwaukee 8 engine. It's got 125 foot-pounds claimed torque and 105 horsepower, I think at 5,000 RPM. So riding this thing, you can definitely feel that torque immediately off throttle, right? It rolls on, it's smooth throughout the torque curve, and it has plenty of power when you need it. You know, it's fun to kind of motor in through the twisties, but it's also great for, you know, getting past big rigs or cars if you need to pass them. In running order, the Lowrider ST is about 720 pounds. It doesn't feel very heavy. It's got a very good center of gravity. It's nimble, it's agile. It really handles well for a heavy motorcycle, right? You have the 43 millimeter inverted front fork up front, the 56 millimeter monoshock in the rear, and they both work really well together in handling the bumps. Diving into the corners, it's very smooth and fluid, soaks up the bumps really well. I don't know what I would do differently if I would change anything. You know, from the factory, you already have a very good handling motorcycle that's agile and versatile, and it's a good overall package. You have this solo seat that comes standard. You have these pullback risers that are a little tall with a mid-bend bar, and then you have your mid-mounted foot controls. So that rider triangle is pretty good. It's pretty comfortable, but overall the mid controls are super high. I don't scrape. I can't seem to find a place to scrape, but they're comfortable and it's a good overall kind of rider triangle. So in terms of the brakes, it actually works really well. I mean, it's a 720 pound bike and getting it to stop, it seems to work pretty good. So you have the dual 11.8 rotors up front with the 4-piston calipers. Then in the rear you have a 2-piston caliper with 11.5 floating rotor as well. Standard ABS too on the Lowrider ST and the Lowrider S. So this particular model that I've been riding and testing came equipped with the Rockford Fosgate fairing equipped speakers, and they actually work pretty well. You know, at high speeds with your visor down, it's kind of hard to hear, but what do you expect? It's a motorcycle with a audio equipped fairing. Accessing the speaker system with your iPhone or Android device is pretty easy. There is no incorporated kind of switch housing that toggles through the speakers, so you can't really turn the volume up or down. You can't use the speaker. I found that I just used my Rockform iPhone handlebar mount and put it in there, and it worked very well. The Lowrider ST is a super solid bike, and I think there's a reason you can't go into the dealership in your local area and find it on the showroom floor, because everybody's already bought it before they've even arrived. It's a great motorcycle. I think it's versatile. It's got the function of the fairing and the saddlebags, plenty of power. It handles really well. You can pick it up and just take off, and it's kind of bulletproof.